attain true joy, contemplate God permeating all things, realize that this world is nothing but divine glory and that all things are empty when seen from the perspective of God. God is the sole reality, and wherever you look, it is God and God alone, just as this. The star and the garter, what sadness closes in between your eyes and mine today, my queen? In dewfall of our glance hath come a chill like sunsets in hot lands, mid iris and chrysanthemum. Mid, well, do I know the shaken hands, lands, mid iris and chrysanthemum? Well, do I know the shaken sands within the surf, the beaten bar of coral, the white nenufar of moonrise stealing over the bay? So here's the darkness and the day sinks and the chill clusters, and I wrap close the cloak. Then is it so today you rose gleam on the snow, my own true lover? Ardently I dare not look, I never looked, so that you know. But insight keen we laugh and call not love now crooked. The light swerves somehow. Do you mean what? There is coldness and regret set like the stinging winter spray. Star in the garden, blind, black, back from the waterfall and Cumbrian moors at Christmas. Yet the cold cheek numbs itself. Mid-iris and chrysanthemum. Card. You are silent that we always were. The racing lustres of your hair spread out its sunny message. Where the room was dusk, a rosy glow shed from an antique lamp to fall on the deep crimson of the wall, and over all the ancient grace of shawls and ivory and gems, to cast its glamour till your face the eye might fall upon and rest. The temperate flower, the tropic stems, you were silent, and I too could rest. The secret flames that curled around our subtle intercourse, profound, unmoved, delighting utterly, so sat, so sit my love and I, but not today. Your silence stirs no answering rapture. You are proud, and love itself checks and deters the thought to say itself aloud. O heart of amber and fine gold, silverly darting lunar rays. O river, sweet patience, rolled down invisible waterways. Speak, Did I wound you then unguessed? What is the sorrow unexpressed that shadows those ecstatic lids of word and season suddenly rids? The heart of thoughts unspeakable, your silently sleeping hell. To cast its glamour till your face the eye might fall upon and rest. The temperate stands so silent, and I too could pause. Great improvements, guys.
How are you?
It happened to me again.
How are you?
I asked the man in the synagogue, and he said, "Your connection will not be good with these thoughts, so you must change."
No, I will change both. I will stop being gay and I will stop being Jew. Both of them. From now on, enough.
Bravo.
I have two women. One is Saudi and one is German.
Hold on.
Isra, I'm looking for a shiksa.
No, a shit.
I'm here.
Daniel,
I have a
did
shit.
Lisa like double convert you?
Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't
Oh.
Isa.
Yes.
It wasn't Isa.
You're looking for a shiksa? I'm
It was
here.
Becky.
Yes, and now that I'm a non-Jew hetero, Isa is now a very
Why are you
possible
willing
option.
to? No.
I have to always be your number one choice, Daniel.
Daniel, I think you
Yes.
reverse cause and effect. Now that you have Issa, you're a heterosexual, not you.
I don't know what's happening.
You need a shiksa goddess, Daniel.
Clubhouse is very glitchy. I don't know what's happening. I've been kicked like 5 times out of the room.
You like getting eaten by clever
It's the Houthis.
I think it's a virus. I think it's a virus.
Yeah.
Daniel,
It's called Islam.
that the
It's called
US
Islam.
said they
I
will
think
no
it's a
longer allow
punishment.
those.
It's a
Yes, I
punishment
saw.
from God because Danny
What do you
is a
make of that?
homosexual Jew.
Antonio, come on stage.
That they said that they will stop attacking them back. They kind of made peace in a way.
Wait, what happened, Daniel? Wait, what happened?
The Houthis said they would no longer attack shipping lines. The US said they will stop bombing those.
No, that's not true. The Houthis said Israel has crossed the red line and he will disappear.
That's not really relevant. Like,
Oh, Israel's shaking right now.
I mean, it's relevant. It's not really contradictory.
Come on, you already attacked Israel with a missile 400 meters away from the airport of Ben Gurion.
Yeah, because it's random. Like, they can't target. There's no
Yeah,
GPS
Naji.
tracking system on it.
Buddy,
Nadia,
are you
I'm
still in
not
Switzerland?
Discipline.
Buddy, are
It's
you
not
still in Switzerland?
contradictory to anything I said.
What do you mean I'm Switzerland?
Are you still in Switzerland?
No, I'm coming next month to Zurich for 3 days. That's what I'm doing. I'm on trip.
What?
Why,
Anyway.
Lisa? Why?
No, just asking. Meyer, sorry, go ahead.
No,
Meyer.
why?
So I find this like a very interesting development, but never mind.
Who initiated this? The Houthis
The
ordered
Houthis initiated it. The Houthis have
According
been
to the
attacking
White
Israel,
House,
and
that's
Israel
what it is.
has been very stoic.
No, he's asking
Do you know one thing? I know one guy.
Can you post an article, Mayor?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Just 1 second. I know one guy from Yemen. He's in United Nations, and he told me that the Yemenis actually they are using Gaza. They are using for their own sake. So they don't actually care much about Gaza. But
Yeah, of
now they
course.
can fish. Now now they can fish. Now they can eat. Now they can ship and eat and fish. And now the situation is much better than before.
Now this week,
Before. Now people negotiate with them. They want to end the siege on Yemen. Now they feel more like important and
What siege?
the Fantasy Island one.
they have. I mean, the Yemenis they cannot actually pay salaries for the employees.
Yeah, but what siege? You made a statement
about a siege. Who
This is
declared a
most
siege?
undisciplined.
Yeah, they cannot. It's like Cuba. You know Cuba? They have a blockade.
Yeah, we know Cuba.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
Cuba, but there's no declared siege on Yemen. There are
Yeah, so I
airstrikes.
posted an article.
But
Thank
there is a siege on Yemen. There's like
Who?
Yemen is
Declared by
a
who?
country.
And enforced by who? What?
Oh my god.
You're
Okay,
making
go
this shit
ahead.
up as you go along.
I'm not making this shit up. Go see the situation in Yemen before the war.
Okay.
It's way
So
Yeah, there's a
show
war
me a
going on.
press
Maybe look at it
release.
now.
Hold on. Show me a press release that says country X is implementing a siege on Yemen.
Najee, the siege is implemented only because, but Najee, the siege is implemented only because it was nukes and there was the radio fallout. It's only because the radioactive fallout from the nuclear bombs that went off in Yemen.
I see. It's going really good. Go Google how it's doing today. It's beautiful.
Now Israel doesn't have an airport.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Is that what Al Jazeera said?
the airport.
I want to move the late 15 minutes.
There is
I
a
flew
siege
out of the
on
airport on
Israel.
Sunday.
Oh, hey, Normo.
Israel.
Normal, how did you get home? Did you take a boat or a camel? How did you get back from Israel yesterday?
They got onto the flotilla ship.
15
They got onto the flotilla ship by helicopter.
He goes to Jordan.
Inshallah.
From Jordan.
Ben Gurion is open and operating and filled with people. The lines were
That's
filled.
according to Al
They still
Jazeera.
have those pain
The
in the
flight
ass,
was filled.
border guards.
Al Normal, you're lying.
No, I did.
Al Normal, tell the truth. You took a camel. Tell the truth. The airport
How
was
was
shut.
it?
Come on.
Did you fly out of Damascus or Amman?
I took a flying donkey.
Oh, okay. Did you
And were you able
fly
to
on the
land
space
safely?
line?
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, left me his flying donkey.
Normie.
I'm here.
Normo is a homosexual Jew.
Hey,
Really?
you're obsessed with
Are you
homosexuals.
flirting with
Making
me?
this shit up as you go along.
Are you flirting with me? My gaydar is going off like mad.
Ooh, you like to do. You want some
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Yirmiyahu, come up.
Guys, if you're a homosexual Jew, I have the perfect place for you. I have the perfect place for you.
In your bed, right?
No.
Yeah.
No,
Right in your
don't do
bed,
that.
right? You're gonna put
Ladies,
on the disco light. You're gonna play some soft music.
Yeah, Laura, my
Boring. You guys are boring.
ladies, this is not true.
He's gonna light a scented candle. You light a scented candle for me, Aziz?
For the ladies. For the ladies.
Well, why did you just invite a homosexual to your house to be in your bed?
I
What's
have
up with
never.
Not a homosexual. A homosexual.
Okay, can we talk about something else and not your
I
wet
know.
dreams?
Yeah, or normal.
Exactly.
You know, as much as you'd
Why
like
do
to
you,
invite
no offense, why do you Muslim guys bring up gay stuff every 5 minutes? You sound like
Yeah, it's like they all have some fetish shit with you, Norm. All of the Muslim guys are obsessed with Norm's sexual parts.
Nobody's asked me about my prostate in like 60 days.
Yeah, that's because he hasn't been on the air.
Where's
Bring
Norm?
that story.
Yeah, speaking about Norm's son,
Because normal, we believe.
Yeah, we don't
that
know where
you're
he
a
is.
man. You're a woman.
How is your prostate,
No, that's what
Norm?
Daniel and I were talking about the other
Where's
day.
Ish? Is
Eating
Ish back
some
in prison?
prison or something.
You were talking about my prostate?
No, Thorn.
I actually inquired about it.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Somebody
No,
cares
no,
about
he
my prostate.
inquired about it in the sense of where is the person who talks about Norm's prostate. I was referring to Norm.
Why are we still talking about Norm's prostate though?
Because we
I
talk
think
about
that
it
was
a lot.
his major in college. Maybe he's lecturing now. He's on the lecture.
Yeah.
And where's Ish? Is he back in prison?
I don't know. Maybe he's
Or Ish. Ish is
Resistance
not
his
really.
wife. No, he's Resistance wife.
Ish is a problemaniac to himself. He's admitted to me candidly that he has serious mental issues. So it's not even that funny, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we should give him grace then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Aziz.
We should not give grace to anyone. Do you think we should give grace to the Houthis, for example?
No,
What about
people
me?
with mental
Why
illness.
they told you that they
No,
have mental issues?
no. To people with mental illness. Who have
Okay, what if the Houthis claim that they have mental issues?
They don't.
What was their
They
hate
never
song, first
claim
of all?
that. They claim that they're supporting the Palestinian people. Well, with every decision to do something, by every time they shoot a missile in, that decision has implications.
Well, the same with Ish, and the same with Nora, and the same with
No, you cannot control mental illness. They can
Yes, you
control
can.
pushing
Well,
a button.
they can claim that they have mental illnesses. That doesn't mean.
I don't want to
No,
debate
they're
mental
pushing a
illness
button.
here.
They're actively pushing a button. There's no claim of mental illness.
Can we?
It's not the DSM. It's not the DSM.
I don't want to talk about mental illness. What was the one hit? What was the one hit? You said it already. What was the one hit that Hootie and the Blowfish had? They had like one hit, right?
I just want to kill the Jews. So who sees in the blow-up?
I love that song.
Yeah.
We know.
We know you didn't have to tell us that.
I don't love that song,
No, you're just gonna be you let it slip out that you're an
No, I don't love that song.
That's a big surprise. Stop the message.
I don't love that song.
He's a freaking anti-Semite.
You
Just
let
let
it
it
supporting the
just let it
Palestinian
slip, Aziz. You repeat.
Just fixing the day.
No.
This thing is found here.
You cannot control
His
mental
point
illness.
is
They can
to show me where it's explicit is there. If their point, if they're like actively pushing and whatnot, they would say, no, it's not there in the way that you're asking, and then progress, not conditionally say, like, if it wasn't there, so what? You still have to respond to this. Because that's not really getting highlights, and I'm just saying that you have this bigger problem. That's irrelevant.
No, but look, why would they just let him get him back? He's the one coming to challenge them. That's my question.
Yeah, but that's what we're not agreeing on. Like I said, there's clearly evidence that he's of the opposite opinion. But like, I mean, if it was the case there was like some kind of drive-by, like I come past your booth and I say, hey, show me this here, and they don't say it isn't there. They start asking other questions. Well, personally, I still think you're obliged to answer my question before I answer yours.
No, you cannot control mental illness.
I think there's like mental I know this kind of like sounds silly, but like think about it this way. Like I'm the one setting the challenge. I'm saying I can prove Imam, I can prove Sheyu.
A feminist.
At this point, everything we're talking about is just for Melissa's sake, to make sure that she never considers Islam again.
Torturing me.
You're
You're right, Elaine Zassia. Let's consider threats of electrocution.
No, wait, do that. But what I was going to say was that you should tell him that being defensive. Just say, look, we had these moments. I don't want to talk about them anymore. I moved on. However, I just want to say that if our relationship does work
I don't want to
out,
have sex with him. I can't marry him. I don't want to have sex with him.
So just say you're not physically attracted.
Like, it's not, like...
I mean, she said he was gross earlier, and you guys still...
Before name B-Way.
Married people don't have sex.
No,
Don't worry about it.
Only B-Way's up, and then the B-Way's right here. The B-Way's in Baton Rouge, bitch.
Well, that's it. And now the truth has been revealed. Truth at last.
What do you mean?
You're a superficial person who's obsessed with sex. Well, this too shall pass.
I don't have
Just give it a couple of decades.
Okay, since I don't have sex, why would I not care about sex being the most important part of my relationship? I'm sorry, that's what marriage is for me.
It is for many people. That's why a lot of relationships don't work out. People think that it's about your pleasure, and it's not. It's about
it's not about
the kids.
It's not about pleasure, but like you wanna have my relationship with my husband was heavily sexual.
Except it bore no fruits.
Yeah, because he didn't want that. He had 5 children already.
Okay.
And I have no problem being a concubine. However, he wronged me in that, but how who's to say that he's gonna
can't believe this shit.
Yeah. Well, you never let me finish the thing I was gonna say about time.
I'm never gonna say anything to these people, I swear. I'm just gonna sit here and just record. I'll never talk to them again. This is so stupid. Damn, they kicked me? They kicked me? Oh my gosh, she's okay being a concubine.
You want me to go back to him? I got engaged to him even after the fact, and you still want me to go back to him?
All right.
Damn, kick me from the room.
Friends with the
25 is not our age.
Yeah, both he and Austin were both he and Austin were straight A students, I believe. He was also I'm talking about Anthony is captain of the football team, captain of the track team. So the picture that we get is of a kid who should know better. Well, no, I don't.
Trying to force someone to put a solid ground. I got Melissa. I got Rico. I got no.
He's trying to establish some solid ground. Robert Taylor's losing it. Robert Taylor is losing it.
Stop talking about who you know. You don't want.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Well, I guess I have more Clown House accounts. Just keep this game going a little bit, I suppose.
Ism does or doesn't predict suffering. It certainly predicts conscious experience all the more, right? Because there's strictly more kinds of conscious experience than there are suffering conscious experiences. So the predictive power of theism on conscious experience is greater than it has over suffering. On the other hand,
you're in the Matrix.
You're cutting out. Maybe it's convenient.
Oh my god. I'll hear him a side button. This is up.
Damn, he's kicking me. He's cracking. He's cracking.
Still, I just like the argument. It takes one of the best arguments that the atheists have offered against God's existence, and it turns it around.
I have a general